Y'all, I don't know. We might be in trouble. Did y'all see Hulu is about to release a documentary about 94 Freaknik? Yes, yes. 1994 Freaknik. Yes, they are about to release a documentary. So, I'm just now. I've been to several Freakniks. 94 was one that I attended. So I'm just praying that Jesus be a fence. I'm praying that Jesus just be a big, tall privacy fence. That's my prayer. This Easter, this Good Friday. That's my prayer. So, I will say this though. I will say this. Like when they would bring out those video cameras and start recording, I immediately remove myself from the that situation. I never ever was okay with being recorded out there. So hopefully that worked to my benefit, but you never know. You never know. So the only thing I got is if you see your girl in the documentary, hey man, at least I'm fully clothed. At least all my clothes is on. That's all I got. That's the best I got. But yeah, y'all, they about to put our business out in the street. Some of us might be on TV. So get your parental controls together and I don't know, y'all. I don't know.
All right, man. Peace. I just wanted to go over this story. I had found it pretty much funny. A lot of ladies might be clutching their pearls at the fact that this whole entire documentary about Freaknik is gonna go on. And it's one of the sort of things that unfortunately is essential to so-called Black culture, the golden era for whoredom. And Freaknik was one of those different things that was a telltale sign. I had seen recordings of women that would be butt naked, would have their wound out, their vaginas showing, they have their panties down, and dudes would be inserting their fingers inside, and all these crazy stories, even from parents of that generation would talk about how crazy Freaknik is. You know, um, my whole entire point about Freaknik at the end of the day, it's funny because you know, probably back then women weren't thinking about how their actions is going to be played out today. And, I definitely wasn't expecting the big deal about Freaknik coming out as a documentary. But, it to each his own. It always goes back to the whole entire saying, whatever you do or say can be used against you. Of course, we're not talking in a court of law. We're talking about on social media. But the thing about it is this, man. It's pretty funny because, like I said, women don't think about their actions, right? And let's just say the fathers, but we understand that the attention was on the women. And the thing about it is, I would see posts like, I see the posts of some kid, I would assume millennial or Gen Z, that came forward and said, "Can you take that picture off? That's my mom." And so you imagine when the son or daughter finds out that their mom was busting it wide open for a bunch of men out there in Atlanta or in the South at a Freaknik festival, 94, 97, and stuff like that. It doesn't surprise me. The whole entire thing about it is they have the horror culture coming out. My thing is, are they going to do the thing with the Freaknik documentary? And what are they going to do about Girls Gone Wild in the early 2000s when you had a lot of these random so-called white women that used to be busting it wide open and showing their titties on a bus? I mean, I would probably watch it just to see how funny and how comical it is. And then, people is going to be pretty much out in the woodwind when their mom finds out that they was busting it wide open and twerking in the 90s. You understand? Pretty funny in my case, but, it's one of those type of things you don't think about at the moment, but later down the line, it comes back and you start getting in your feelings because somebody recorded you back then. You know what I'm saying? But what you guys think about this whole entire Freaknik documentary festival, whatever it is? What you guys think about this? Because, a telltale sign that I think about it as well, it's the same thing that goes on in social media today. A lot of women that go ahead and start twerking and start showing themselves half naked. And I know when it comes to IG, you are allowed to show your nipples online. They won't say anything about it on Instagram. So far, it's going to get to a point when it comes to social media where they're going to allow women to pretty much be naked legally and say there's nothing wrong with a woman showing herself online, whether it's a vagina or it's her breasts. You understand what I'm saying? Things is going to be venerated in a woman's favor in order to express her lust to the World Wide Web. So give me your thoughts in the comment section. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Peace.